That's Margaret Young, first one. Mittie Worthington, that was my grandmother. And Richard Worthington, that's my uncle. That's 3 right there. And I don't know how they lined up around yonder.
But it was Andrew Jackson on the other side?
Andrew Jackson over yonder on the other side.
And who was that again?
And what'd you say his name was?
A.D. Worthington?
Yeah.
And who was Andrew?
Drew Worthington. And I don't know the others.
And who was Andrew Jackson again?
Yeah.
Who was that to you?
That's Andrew Jackson over there.
Right.
Yeah.
And how was he related?
He was my dad's brother. Same way with Richard Worthington right here. That's my dad's brother. And this Mittie Worthington right here, that's his mother. My dad's mother. And this woman on this Young, that was my dad's sister. Few years.
Is there anything over that way?
You go to the dead end up that way.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we used to get out here and play ball at croquet ball. Right there in the shade of that tree. That old house had been tore down, built a new one there.
Oh.
That was a pretty place back then. Turn back right here. Back right. Used to be an old house right here we lived in. We moved from there out of Celanese, out on the other side of Rome. They tore the old house down. The gin used to be right in here. This is the old store building. That's where we used to see that little old flat place up on top. Just pull over here and stop a minute. And Andrew and Buddy got a tricycle for Christmas. And they get up on top and ride that tricycle around on top.
Right over there?
No, that big house right here.
No, the flat area you said. Back there? That flat area?
Yeah, around on top of this house.
Up there they'd ride the tricycle?
Get up there with a tricycle. And that porch went all the way around the house. That used to be a fine house right there.
So this is the original house?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's where we lived. Our garage is up there. Right up there. And the barn back off out to the left out there.
And that was the original barn?
Yeah. I was 10, 11 years old here, I guess, when we lived here. Used to be a store building right here. And
that one?
Yeah.
Is that the same store?
Yeah, I guess it did, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It burned down and they built this one here back.
Okay.
Yeah. Now right here is where I was. Me and a bunch of boys ganged up down here that Sunday morning when I heard they bombed Pearl Harbor. We always come down here and drank Coca-Cola before we went to church. Church used to be right down in that flat place down there.
And that was the one that was torn down?
Yeah. They tore this one down and built up in.
Who was Branton and Gresham?
Yeah, Branton, the one that owned it. Gresham was his son-in-law.
Oh. It says established 1918.
Yeah. Jess Satcher, my cousin, built that. And the one that used to be right down there burned down.
The store?
Yeah.
And you said
This place looks different. We go to that store there, and me and Bono was riding the mules out one Sunday, popping them and going to visit. We was riding mules out one Sunday, and we was rounding up a little old yearling, and when we got back here, they went up that bank. I made my mule go up that bank, run him on in.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Eli, he was here at this store and told on me. When Papa come in, they'd gone up. When he come down here, he told on me, and Papa whipped me about it.
And that wasn't allowed?
No, well, it's dangerous. I realize now it's dangerous riding that mule up that bank.
Up this bank right here?
Yeah.
Is it as big as it was
Yeah.
back then?
There used to be some steps.
Uh-huh.
Concrete steps went right up through there.
Oh. Now, the church was right there in that little area?
Yeah, right down in here.
Right in here.
Now this field, right here on this side of the bridge,
Mm-hmm.
that was a cornfield of ours. And all this over here, bottom off over here was ours. And the rest of it over here and go plumb back to 411 back yonder.
Wow.
Our land did.
Now, those trees right there in the front, how big were those?
Trees, they were just little bitty things, I guess, when I lived there.
That's amazing.
Sure was. Little bitty thing.
And was this a dirt road?
Dirt road.
Dirt road.
They've paved it since then.
Wow. And where does this road go to?
Goes on to Carter.
This way?
Yeah,
And this way into Rome?
yeah. Going, when you get time going up through yonder, I'll show you where we used to farm. This old Spring Creek Church.
With that rolled up?
Now, I've seen water run across right here, run across. That was our pasture right down in there. All that was in there, good field. We went in swimming right here. There's an old swimming hole. Turn back left right up here.
I guess that was a wooden bridge at one time, huh?
Turn back left. This is another old store building here, Bannister store, and that's where we went to school right over there. And this is, back then it wasn't farmland. Right out here, back on down through here was farming land.
This was all the back, right?
Yeah.
Turn, should I turn? Go straight?
Where the heirs used to live here. They farmed this land here and down through here. Right out here was our farming land. We lived on down the road here.
At what point?
There's 411 right over on Sit.
Oh, yeah.
Our land started right down here at this bridge. Just take it easy right in here now. Right up through here was our land. We farmed this right down through there. I told you I'd come in from school,
Mm-hmm.
start plowing. That's where it'd be plowing right down there. But back years ago on the other side of there was a pasture for the cows.
Mm.
That was our old barn right there. Here's where we lived.
When? Was this before or after the house back there?
Yeah, right here. The house we lived in burned down. They built that in back right there.
Huh?
All this here was ours. That's the grove right there. I used to have a little old goat. I rode him down through there. That's a creek, a little spring down there. All these places changed. This right here, now, stop right here and I'll tell you a story about this. We had a fellow living back up here farming with us on a hash. He had a little road run right down through there. And this part of the road was ours and that part was his. Me and him down here plowing at the same time. And I had more land. No, I had less land to plow back here than he had. He told me, says, if you just go on across and plow on across into his, and he'd do the same thing in mine. But I didn't have as much as he did. And Papa found out about it and chewed him out. he gypped me there. See, I found more land than he was. Papa chewed him out.
How old were you then?
I was about 8 or 10.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was he? Older?
He was old, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
He had 2 children. That used to be our corn patch right there.
Wow.
There's a little old spring right down in there. And on the other side of the ditch where there's Johnson grass, we always cut it for hay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a house, used to be back up this way, and a slough right here, water running hard down there when it get up.
Mm-hmm.
We was all down here on that bridge one day, and looking over, Buddy was looking over, and he had on a cap, and I just walked up behind him and shook him,
Yeah.
and the cap went off in the water, and it landed the bottom side up was this way, and I had to jump down through there and run down there and catch it when it made a bend down there and fish his cap out. That other house was right out of there. I don't guess anything out there now. It growed up.
The house you lived in?
That they lived in.
Oh.
There's the road right there. You turned. I don't see no house out there. Yeah, Lord, they changed.
Wow. It's time for the cows to go home?
Mm-hmm. This is a different farm here. This is Ben Hill Braden farm back through here.
Baseball field.
One time, me and Papa went up way over here and bought a little old pig. Put him in a sack, put him in the back seat back there. And coming on back, he made a hole in that sack and jumped out. Jumped out right out here. Run across there. We had to jump out of the car and run across there and caught him way on the other side of that house over there. Papa, he ran in under the bush and Papa run up and grabbed him like this.
By the leg?
The old hog just had his mouth wide open just to breathing.
Was he?
Papa laying there beside him breathing too. We had a time out of that pig.
Is it hard to catch a pig? A loose pig?
Turn right. Now you're over here on 411. Just turn back left.
All right. Trying to figure out how I can get back here if I want to. It's got it on tape. Oh, there we go. 8 miles.
Across.
8 miles. Cool.
Side right.
How did you and Opal meet?
We was, I was with another couple and went out in West Rome to their house. They was having a little party out there. Went out there and Opal was out there.
And how'd you ask her out for the first time?
We just, I don't know where I carried her home that night, or not. Seemed like I did. Seemed like I carried her home that night. She lived in that apartment where she lived when we got married.
Uh-huh. And how long did y'all date before you got married?
About a couple months. months.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Then I got my notice I had to go in the Army, see. After we got married, well, then I got my notice. Cutting a lot of them trees out, getting them out away from that house. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They bought that house back as somebody did. Trees stand up all around, and dangerous if a storm comes there. You seen it when it blowed all this way over here, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
This trailer blowed this house away right here, and they built back. This trailer right here blowed the house away from right there. They put a trailer back in there, turning in right down here.
Right there, is that a well? Is that an old well
Yeah,
house?
that's a well. It's a good well there. I can use city water cheaper than that.